Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Mzua Kibao TV. Kawaida naitwa CPO Wandigi, and of course today I want us to understand more about full moon. Of course 30th June 2026 we are expecting to see full moon at night, and in different countries they are going to see full moon at different times. I checked earlier, China, they are going to see full moon at around 2:45 a.m. All right, so that's why I want us to understand the history or the spiritual part about the full moon. So on my phone, I'm going to contact my sister, who is going to help us understand more about the full moon, and of course what we should or what we shouldn't do, of course when there's a full moon. So on my phone, I'm going to call her. We see what we can discuss together, and of course it's going to be amazing. We have to learn each and every day. I always say is a learning day. Okay, so let's see if we are going to find her on call. Hello.
Yes, hello.
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Yeah, how are you doing today?
I'm good, thank you. Thank you.
Right, so of course you are live on Mzua Kibao TV. Maybe if you don't mind, you can introduce yourself maybe.
I can't remain anonymous.
Okay, you want to remain anonymous?
Yes.
No problem. How are you
But
doing?
you already mentioned my name, so what will happen?
It's good. So I'm going to call you my anonymous guest.
Okay, that's fine.
That's fine. So now I called you today to understand the history or the spiritual side of full moon. Of course, I've checked online. Tomorrow, that's Tuesday, around 2 a.m. or around 1 a.m. It depends from where you're coming from. People are
Yes.
going to see a full moon. Maybe you can tell us what's a full moon and why people are looking up to it so much.
Before we even discuss about the full moon,
Yes.
we have to understand the phases of the moon.
Okay.
Because it is not only the full moon that people usually look at. The only difference is that the full moon is always bright in the sky.
Okay.
And it is full. So whenever it is full, people notice it.
Okay.
But before the full moon, we have other phases.
Okay.
Or other cycles on the moon.
Okay.
So the moon is divided into phases.
Okay.
We have the one in. Okay, so let me start like this. The moon goes around in 28 cycles. Okay?
Okay.
Yes, and those 28 cycles are divided into two.
Okay.
Okay? We have the waning phase and we have the waxing phase.
Okay.
Okay? The waning phase is when we are now coming from the full moon to a new moon.
Okay.
That is when the moon loses its energy to become clear sky. So when it is new moon, the sky is clear. You don't get to see it.
Okay.
Okay. And then we have the waxing phase. Waxing is when we are going now towards the full moon, which is when it is new moon, when the sky is clear, and then the moon gains back its energy to the crescent, to the quarter moon, to the first quarter. So we now go to the full moon.
Okay.
So those are the phases, and these two phases, they go around for 28 days.
Nice.
So I think now up to there it is understandable.
Sure.
We just don't recognize the full moon only.
Okay,
now remind me the question which you had asked previously.
Now why people are looking so much, of course, seeing the full moon tonight?
Is there a specific reason why people are concerned about tomorrow? Because the full moon has always been there.
Yeah,
the full moon always appear after every 28 days, because it is a cycle.
Yeah.
Okay, so the full moon comes with its energy,
Yeah.
and the full moon is also governed by what is it called, zodiac signs. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, and the zodiac sign stays in a moon for at least about 2 days.
Okay.
Okay, I'm not going to go so much into the zodiac signs because that's another topic of its own.
Okay.
We'll just focus on the moon alone.
Okay.
So the reason why most people focus on the full moon, because the full moon is always a period of release.
Okay.
Okay, so if you have anything that is disturbing you, you have things that have been stagnant, you have things that have not been, moving well, as long as you understand the energy of the moon,
Yeah.
it is a time for release. Okay.
Okay.
So you simply release whatever is no longer working on your side. You release anything that is not functioning. You let it go.
Okay.
So that as we now head towards the new moon, you've already released. So whatever is not working, then you now go through the 2 weeks, okay, towards the new moon, whereby you're now fresh. You can now manifest new things.
Yeah.
If there's something that has been pending, if there's anything that has not been working, and you now renew yourself with a new moon.
Okay.
Yes.
So it doesn't bring maybe something special into our lives.
Well, it does.
Okay.
When anybody was born,
Yes.
the moon was somewhere.
Sure.
If right now you go on social media, sorry, not social media, sorry, on Google or in other searching platforms or even AI,
Yeah.
and you put your date of birth and you ask it, I was born in, maybe an example, I was born on 18th September 2000. Where was the moon on that day?
Okay. Okay.
Then it will ask you maybe it will ask you your location.
Yeah.
Because the moons appear differently in different locations. So maybe you can say, I was born maybe in Taita.
Yeah.
So it will be able to locate, or it will be able to search where the moon, which moon phase was there on that specific day. Was it new moon? Was it full moon? Was it first quarter?
Yeah.
Or is it quarter? First quarter is when the moon is half light,
Yeah.
and half, when it is half, you can see light on one side and the other side is not light. So it is half, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the first quarter is after the full moon, and then the quarter is after the new moon. So it varies. It's like an interchange,
Yeah.
an interchange exchange. Yeah. So when you ask it, it will tell you the moon. And when it will tell you, maybe you were born when the moon was crescent,
Yeah.
you were born when the moon was full, or you were born when the moon was waning or waxing, it will tell you. And so by that, you can get to know your moon sign.
Okay.
Yeah, so your moon sign will be now, maybe I was born under the full moon, I was born under the new moon.
Yeah.
And with that, you can be able to know or to understand the characteristics that come with that specific type of moon.
Yeah.
Okay, because like I've said, it carries, all the phases carry different energies. New moon is for release. Sorry, new moon is for new things. Full moon is for release. Crescent moon, depending with the type of crescent, because the crescents, there are those ones which are very small, there are those ones which are a bit big. So it governs you.
Yeah.
And you know that the moon is feminine, meaning the moon gives emotions.
Yeah.
Okay, it is the opposite of the sun because the sun is masculine.
Yeah.
So the moon governs emotions, especially of women.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so this can only be understandable by those people who understand, the spirituality and the benefits of the moon.
Yeah.
So once you've known your moon sign, you can be able now to find out what does this moon, how does it govern my emotions, how does it play along with my life, because it varies for different people.
Yeah.
So you might find one woman is moody today,
Yeah.
the other one is happy. If she checks the moon sign, then you'll find, it is because of ABCD, the moon is doing like this,
Yeah.
Okay, the moon also governs the menstrual cycle of a woman.
Okay.
Yeah, you'll have to understand that in African tradition, or if I say African society, most of the tribes or most of the languages, be it Kenya, Uganda, Tanzania, Nigeria, South Africa, the moon is alluded to the menstrual cycle. That is why even in Swahili, we usually say uko kwa mwezi.
Yeah,
So
sure.
that means ukisema niko kwa mwezi, you're simply saying, are you on your moon?
Yes.
So meaning, why would somebody say that in Swahili? Meaning, there's something.
Yes.
If you check the Luo language,
Yeah.
if you want to ask a Luo, are you on your periods? How do you say you? How would you say?
Idedwe. Yeah.
Meaning they alluding your menstruation cycle to the moon. So they're asking you, are you on your moon? And just to understand that a woman who is menstruating or who is on her moon is a very divine person.
Okay.
And spiritually protected, because your body is shedding,
Yeah.
okay, for renewal.
Yeah.
It's the same thing with the moon. The moon goes through phases of renewal, the new moon and the full moon, the waxing, the waning, the crescent. You do understand?
Mm-hmm.
So you'll find out that in the old traditional or in the olden days, there used to be full moon dance by the African cultures.
Okay.
I believe there's some countries in Africa that still do it. They say they do the moon dance. Okay?
Yeah.
They celebrate the full moon.
Yeah.
Because you also have to understand that the moon is also responsible for waves. Waves are ocean waves.
Okay.
There are days when it is crescent or full moon or new moon, the waves are slow, they're down. The days that it is high.
Mm-hmm.
It controls the tides,
Okay.
And you also have to understand that the moon also, like I've said, most especially on women, let me focus that, is that if you menstruate on specific days.
Yes.
Okay?
Yeah.
On specific days, I don't mean dates. I mean if you menstruate on specific moon days.
Okay.
And then you carry a certain type of energy with you. So for example, if you're menstruating on a new moon,
yes,
when the sky is clear, you can't see the moon. It is always alluded that you're naturally, like you are highly intuitive, because your menstruation period is aligning, or it has aligned with the new moon. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
That means you also have a high level of, all women are naturals, we nurture, but there's an extra level of nurturing, and also heightened, whatever, more of, as in you're also fertile. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
That is the new moon. If you menstruate during the crescent, when the moon is like half, no, not half, quarter, like you know how the crescent looks like,
Yes.
Yeah, that means you're going through the process of cleansing. You're cleansing your energy. Okay? Because when we are coming from the new moon, sorry, when I'm coming from the full moon to a new moon, the moon always loses its energy. Inaenda kipungua. Okay? So even you're also cleansing in that process. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So if you menstruate during the first quarter, when the moon is half, like you can see half light and no light, that means there's a balance of the emotion within your body. So you're supposed to like empower yourself. Why? Because you have both positive and negative within you. Mm-hmm. Yes. So it's a balance. So you have to balance your emotions, balance anything that you're doing with your life currently, and empower yourself. If you are menstruating during the full moon, also for women who are menstruating between today and tomorrow, which is very powerful, you release, you let go. Like I said before, you let go what no longer serves you as a woman.
Wow.
Okay? Yes. You detach from anything that has not been working. Mm-hmm. Okay? And you don't need to do much, because already your body aligns with the moon naturally. That's the reason why most tribes allude to the moon. Nobody would put that in our languages if it wasn't connected. Okay? Sure. Yes. But yes, so full moon detachment, you release. You just need, even if you're not menstruating during the full moon, what you can do, you can simply just go outside, bare feet. If you live in the village, you can step on the ground and receive and just get energy from the moon. It's called moon energy. if you live in apartment, but you can still see the moon,
Yeah.
you can just remove your shoes and sit on the balcony.
Yeah.
Go in the balcony, look at it. Just put your phone off, or
Yeah.
don't be with your phone,
Yeah.
and just consume. Let that energy, consume you. Receive the moon energy,
Wow.
because women are attuned to the moon more than men.
Yeah.
Okay, the men also do follow because of their moon signs,
Yeah.
but the women are divinely connected with the moon because of the menstrual cycle. And you also have to understand that the menstrual cycle is 28 days for women, at least most, especially those ones who have regular periods.
Yeah.
Those ones who have irregular periods, that's a different story. But those ones who have regular periods, it is 28 days, and the moon also goes around 28 days. That is why in the old African tradition, there's some women who would just go, they would look at the moon, maybe draw on the ground,
Yeah.
they would keep track, I menstruated during the full moon. So then they count 7 days to the crescent moon, then they know I'm ovulating on the crescent moon. And then they will again count and know, okay, I'm supposed to menstruate when the moon is almost full or after the full moon. They used to know. Okay?
Yeah.
And that is why also there were beads. There were beads which were on the waist. There's some beads.
Yeah.
Okay? Beads have a lot of meaning.
Yeah.
Yeah, some women also used to use the beads, and they were 28.
Yeah.
Okay? And those beads, when you would count them in relation to the moon. So if my bead was this number,
Yeah.
and the moon was
This.
on a specific phase,
Yeah.
then my periods are going to come maybe after a week. So this is like ancient knowledge.
Okay.
Okay, but nowadays we have apps.
Yeah. Sure.
Nowadays we have apps, so that is no longer needed. But it would be very nice if somebody would know when they are menstruating.
Yeah. Sure.
You also have to understand that the menstruation with the moon is never constant.
Okay.
Okay, so you can find yourself, you have menstruated maybe on a full moon,
Yeah.
and then there can be a shift of your periods because of maybe diet, anything can happen, and then it shifts. So you find yourself, if you menstruate during the full moon, you will shift and now menstruate during a new moon. If you menstruate during a new moon, you will shift and start menstruating during the first quarter.
Yeah.
It is natural. You have no control over it. This is Mother Nature.
Wow.
So if your periods change like that,
Yeah.
that means there's a recharge you recharge your energy in different phases. So if your moon days come during the full moon,
Yeah.
and it was new moon, meaning you've recharged your energy to to release during the full moon. Okay?
Yeah.
If you find your menstruation changed from full moon to new moon,
Yes.
that means the energy has shifted to you being attracting something new in your life.
Wow.
And your menstruation. So menstruation is very powerful, divine. But the problem is that I don't know why the modern society has always been, okay, I don't know if I would say that, but they've looked at periods as something dirty, something unholy. You can't touch this, you can't do this.
Yeah.
Yet it is from your blood that life force comes.
True.
Yes, when you menstruate, your blood carries ancestral memory.
Yeah.
It is your mother who gave birth to you menstruate. Your mother was given birth by grandmother. Your grandmother was given birth by great grandmother. So it carries that lineage. So meaning your blood carries ancestral memory. If you give birth today or you get pregnant, you might give birth to a child who has talent and even become something big. Yet that is the blood somebody would go and shame. Yet your blood carries, that kind of memory in it. That is, you're supposed to honor yourself during period. In the olden days, women who are menstruating were treated with so much care.
Yeah, sure.
Yes, they were treated with so much care. They used not to do something heavy,
Yeah.
because that is their divine time. It's the time of shedding and releasing, renewing yourself. This is something natural. You have no control over. So why would you speak bad about nature?
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
We are one with nature. We can't separate ourselves with nature.
Yes.
So we must always allude ourselves with nature, anything that we do. And you also have to understand that in the olden days, there used not to be pads, okay?
Yes.
The women used to use reeds. Reeds are a certain type of, I don't know how to explain, but if somebody is listening, they can go and Google reeds.
Yeah.
They're natural. So women used to sit on reeds or use reeds. And then after that, they give it back to nature,
Yeah.
okay?
Yeah.
They're giving back to Mother Earth because we are natural beings. You're not supposed to throw away your blood. That is how some people will go and collect those pads and use it for whatever thing they know.
Yeah.
That is why I think it's advisable, after you've menstruated, you can, if you're using these normal ones for throwing, wash your blood in the bathroom, let it flow the bathroom, then throw after you've, squeezed it. Yes, if you're using menstrual cups, that means you can't throw it. The blood already got the menstrual cup. Yeah, there's some people who nowadays do free bleeding. Free bleeding, I think it was even trending at some point, whereby in cells, whereby you don't put on a pad, you can just be in the house, you let yourself bleed, just like that. You can maybe use a cloth and then you wash it. So you choose not to put on a pad because also you have to understand that sometimes those pads hurt. Okay? They burn and all that. Yeah. So the moon is very powerful for women.
Yeah.
And whoever will be listening, they should go and learn more about themselves, know their moon sign.
Yeah.
Check when they're menstruating when the moon is, where the moon is, what energy it carries, what you need to do. It goes beyond our normal understanding because so many things have been hidden from the public eye.
Yeah.
So many women have been brainwashed. Yes.
Wow.
And since we have platforms like yours, we can be able to educate as many women as possible.
Yes. Now, what are things we should do during this time, especially tonight?
Tonight is a full moon in Strawberry. That is how it's being called.
Yeah.
It doesn't necessarily mean that it has that strawberry effect.
Okay.
But it's just a full moon in Strawberry. I usually say everybody, it is individual.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
There are no set of rules for a particular person that you need to do this, you need to do this. The only thing that is common here is that the full moon is for release. Release whatever no longer serves you. Release any detachment. If there's somebody who has been disturbing you, release it. If there's a work or business that is not working, release it, let it go. That is the common one factor. Wow. So depending with how you choose to do it is upon you. Okay?
Yeah.
Yes, you can choose to sit outside and be quiet and close your eyes and just let it go. Yeah. Feel the energy. There's some people, not necessarily women, there's some even men. There's some men who, when they sit outside and just think, they start crying because you're now feeling the energy, because everything is energy.
Yes.
There are other people who will choose to take herbal tea, wakae under the moon, na waiangalie hivi kwa macho, gazing, moon gazing, okay, and see it like it's really on their eyes. Yes. There are some people who choose to go and sit under the moon. There are some people who choose to do bonfire.
Yeah.
That's when we say in the olden days, they used to do the full moon dance.
Yes.
Yes. So it just depends with you as an individual. There are no set of rules that do this, do this. The only common thing is for release. How you choose to release, it's upon you.
Wow.
Yes.
Yeah. So a lot of people may be asking, how powerful is the moon?
The moon governs emotions.
Okay.
You can be moody today.
Yeah.
And happy tomorrow.
Okay.
When you're moody today, you can be able to check where is the moon? What is the moon doing in the skies today? Is the moon in a particular, what is it called? The zodiac sign that maybe it is not misbehaving, but its energy is maybe low. Yeah. So you find it governing you and affecting your emotions.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yes.
You might find how powerful again is the moon. It's very powerful. It governs the woman's menstruation cycle. So how more powerful would it be?
Wow.
Eh?
Yeah.
How more powerful would it be? If I would ask.
Maybe it does a lot of things to, people who believes, people who know the secret behind it.
Yes, if you know the secret behind it, then you'll understand how powerful it is. That is why
Yeah.
I don't want to bring religion here, but you can see the Muslims.
Yeah.
They always have the crescent and the star as their icon for the Muslims.
Yes.
So if you ask me how powerful is the moon is, then why would the Muslim fraternity be using it? That means there's something they know that most people don't know.
Yeah.
Yes,
No.
and you just need to, find out and research on your own, because everybody is different. They're not the same.
Now, there's something I want to confirm. Is it the same time in the village we used to, beat drums for Nyawawa time? Because we
So
used to
come again. You used to do what?
beat drums and some kebes for to chase Nyawawa away. Because I remember we used to beat those things, kupiga hizo kelele Nyawawa ziende. Tulikuwa tuna like the night was so clear you can be able to see anything.
Under the full moon.
I think so.
Okay, the concept might be different. I don't think Nyawawa can be beaten under specific time of the moon.
Okay.
But all I know that the Nyawawa can be, chased through drums. So this is the thing. African drums are very powerful.
Yes.
Okay?
Yeah.
They're very powerful in the sense that even if you listen to the drum beats from another culture, be it the Baganda, be it the Yoruba, be it, any culture, the Asante of Ghana,
Yeah.
those African beats, it's like you're summoning something very ancient and powerful.
Okay.
You always feel like there's an energy within you.
Yeah.
So drums are, how do I put it? They have a repelling factor to certain things.
Okay.
That is why drums and mkebes zinagongwa. And mkebe si mkebe yote.
Yeah.
There was a specific mkebe.
Okay.
Yes, because that sound repels, those Nyawa and the spirits. The spirits that don't like sound.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, that is why we have the bells. Okay?
Yes.
When you go to church, they have a bell. It's on Dogo, mostly the Catholic.
Yeah.
If you go to a spiritualist, they have a bell.
Yes.
On a gwanganga, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Even just normal, there are some places you go and kuna bell hapo tu. So a bell ya kugonga always re removes certain type of energy.
Yes.
That is why we always say rebel.
Okay.
Okay?
Yes.
So if you want to chase away anything that is disturbing you, as long as you understand the spiritual aspect of it, chukua kengele na ugonge. That is why your spiritualist atakugongea kelele. Akugongea kelele ti masikio yako isikie kelele. That person is trying to rebel a certain type of spirit. And that's why the olden days used to have bells. Right now we don't have bells like in churches. Why did they remove? That is food for thought.
Wow.
Every time the moon comes, it has a different name for it. Last time it was the blue moon.
Okay. Yeah.
Hence the name once in a blue moon.
Yeah.
So the blue moon passed. Yeah. Now we are going to the strawberry moon, which is tonight actually.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I don't know. It's just the way it is. It might have that color, but maybe we might not see it with our naked eyes.
Yeah.
But probably you can see the reflection of it.
Yeah.
Yes. So mostly what mostly people can do is release, let go, offer gratitude.
Yeah.
Reflect on goals, and the next strawberry moon will be next year in June. So.
Wow.
Yeah.
So will we be having another similar full moon in the coming months?
Every month we have a new moon and a full moon.
Okay.
Yes, every month.
Yes.
we have a full moon and a new moon. It has always been there in the skies. It is not something that it will need to be there. It has always been there since the time we were born.
But now, why June's full moon is so popular and everybody's talking about it? What's special about the June's moon?
It's the energy it comes with.
Oh, yes.
Last time, which if I could recall, was the 1st of June. The 1st of June, the last month of May was the blue moon. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And the blue moon was, because they say it's once in a blue moon. So whatever you wanted to do once,
Yes.
that was the time for you to manifest with it.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. So the full moon is more recognized because it is always bright in the sky. And then there's some full moon that zinakwanga so close, you feel like it is just here with you.
Yeah.
And then some are bigger, some are usually small. Okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I hope today people will be able to see it and there won't be clouds covering. Sometimes there can be clouds.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, covering it.
Yeah, let's hope we'll all be able to see and witness,
Yeah, it might be like reddish, it might have that reflection. Yeah.
Wow. Thank you so much.
Sir, welcome.
Okay, sir. Good day.
You too.
All right. So, guys, we've had my anonymous guest. Of course, I think from me to you, from her to us, we've been able to understand why almost everybody worldwide is looking tonight to see the full moon. And of course, why is it so important in our lives? Okay. My name is CPA Wandiga. This is Mzuka Kibao TV. Remember, this episode is also available on Boomplay, Spotify, Amazon, YouTube, Facebook, and of course, TikTok. Just search Mzuka Kibao TV. See you next time. And of course, let's witness the full moon tonight together.